Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I want to talk to you about Fortnite Clickbait because those two go together like peanut butter and fecal matter for the worst dumpster sandwich you've ever had in your entire life. Fortnite and Clickbait are basically inseparable from each other because YouTube is flooded with it, and I feel like the vast majority of Fortnite content creators just make fake content all the time for views. Side note, I've got some pretty good Fortnite general gameplay going on here, just of some wins, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about clickbait, because it drives me insane. Like, actually mentally unstable, deranged levels of insane to where I can't sleep at night, I get cold sweats, I start thinking some very seriously deranged thoughts, and sometimes it makes me so mad, I'll just go punch the wall, or the brick wall outside my house, until my hands get bloody, or till it starts getting all numb and gooey feeling, and I know that I have to stop before I break bones, because it just blows my mind. So today we're going to be going over the worst clickbait on YouTube, things like this, and this, and this, and especially utter nonsense like this that should never be on the website anyway. And it just fills me with the type of rage that I didn't know that human beings could even have. What? Like, who watches this stuff? Really, who watches this more than once? Like, people watch these things over and over and over again, and I sure as hell can't. And you want to say it's children, right? Or retarded adults. I hear the word retard thrown around a lot. But I think that's an insult to children and mentally handicapped adults everywhere. I know children under 10 years of age, not even double digits yet. And I know adults with Down syndrome that are smart enough to recognize a bait and switch and not watch this kind of crap content. So who watches it? So today, we're going to be taking a look at the worst clickbaiters out there, from the ones that aren't so bad to the absolute bottom of the barrel, and nobody's getting a free pass. We're going to start out today with the very lowest tier of clickbaits, the simplest, smallest kind of clickbaits, like actually baiting the click, where it's mostly just annoyingly hypey thumbnails and a little bit of fake content, but not that bad of stuff. Don't worry, it's going to get really bad later. I'm going to put on my headsets for this next part so that I can hear what these YouTubers are talking about, and also so that I can protect my brain from a little bit of this stupidness that we're about to run into. Let's start off with the person that gets criticized the most, which is Ali A, even though I find him to be on the lower end of clickbait, to be honest. I know that Ali A is not super popular. Oh god, that's loud. Okay, we're going to mute that. Yeah, a lot of yelling here. And these thumbnails are very hype. Lots of arrows, red circles, the same face all the time. You know, I don't really think much of this, but I understand why these are popular and why these are successful. And most of them are not so bad, but we see some ones that are quite bad. Here we go. Fake superheroes, clearly photoshopped right here to look like they're part of the game, even though they're absolutely not. And every single reasonable adult on the planet knew that they were not. I even did an interview with a Fortnite news website that asked me if I thought that Superman would be in Fortnite. And I told them no, because Fortnite hasn't been popular enough to get a DC contract, and that DC would have to hype this up for like at least a month or two beforehand. And they're like, yeah, but they could be, or they couldn't be. And since we think they could be, we're just going to go with this, because it could be so right, or a little bit wrong. Here's another one for Ali A, The Flash. Meteor supply drop, that's clearly fake. Some of these are okay. Ali A's secret controller, skin that's banned. Hypey stuff. I've seen a few with fake chests. Portafort at max height. He actually did it. Now, there's no reason to have a 25-minute video for max height Portafort, but a lot of these really aren't the worst. They're not the best. I've definitely seen better. I would say at most they are minorly misleading, except for one. One just drives me crazy. Yeah, here we go. Dragons coming to Fortnite. Oh my god. Yeah, so this one's a little bit beyond misleading, and I'm going to click this. Are dragons coming to Fortnite? Are they? Are dragons coming? It picked up 6,000 dislikes right there almost. A little bit less than that. So maybe some people noticed. Moving along with this section is another popular channel that gets a lot of criticism for, we'll say, other things that aren't relevant to today's video. Tmartn, more specifically Tmartn 2, and his Fortnite content is often considered clickbaity. And he does a lot of non-Fortnite content on the second channel, which is by far his most popular channel. Several videos a day, actually. I could never keep up this pace. And these are very hypey thumbnails. They're very excitable. And the videos are quite long for advertisement revenue. I do the same thing. Most of them aren't that bad. Most of them are pretty normal. Up until you come down here to about a week ago, you start seeing Superman, Thor in Fortnite Season 4, really? Like, and then just a few days ago, you've got Superman again, and you've got you've got Superman and Iron Man both right there in the same thing, as if Marvel and DC would both give superheroes. Yeah, it's bad, but again, we're going to get a lot worse today. We're now on Chaos X Silencer's channel. You can see I'm targeting a lot of COD YouTubers first. Believe it or not, a lot of the former COD YouTubers, not the worst offenders, but I can go to the videos, and it's a similar story. A lot of really hype, wow, okay. Okay, a lot of really hype thumbnails here, but most of them are pretty spot on and not misleading, except here we are. Season 4 has some surprises coming with the Flash and a Flash juice, which there's no real info here. It would make me believe that that's true if I were 5 and an idiot, but it's still misleading. Here we go. Wonder Woman. Look at that, a new Fortnite supply drop. This was literally an idea from Reddit, and I talked trash to Chaos on Twitter about this. This was just like an idea from Reddit. Somebody was just like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if the supply drop would come down in a comet? And now you make a video with the implication that that's a real thing, when everybody knows that that's not a real thing if they're older than maybe 6 years old. A similar story repeats itself on HollowPoint's channel. Lots and lots of hypey thumbnails, some nonsense like the dinosaur footprint is clearly a movie set. It's not a giant secret. I know better than that. This is literally just an idea that you had that you thought would be cool. That did not come and is not coming. Wonder Woman most certainly isn't coming anytime soon. And if you go down a little bit, there's a lot of stuff about meteors. Where is it at? I can't even keep track. Here he is. Meteor impact mode. Yeah. You were really, really big on those. Your Meteor thumbnail got stolen by like a million smaller channels. Let's take a short breather while I talk about some of the reasons that people clickbait. I've asked around a little bit, some of the people on this list, not all of them, and just YouTubers in general. Some of the answers are pretty obvious. And yes, the big overarching reason is money. Views equals money, ad revenue, very simple, and people want money. There's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are some shameful ways to earn your money. But more specifically, the #1 reason that I hear is simply that people are excited about Fortnite. Fortnite is a huge game. It's trending in ways that nothing has trended since Minecraft, and people are excited about every single aspect of this game, and they'll watch just about anything. You can make almost any kind of Fortnite content, and people will watch it in some capacity. It doesn't have to be real, and they're so hyped and so excited about anything that it's kind of okay. Reason #2 is that the click ratio inside the YouTube algorithm really rewards this type of content. If you're in the new YouTube analytics site, you'll see that there is a click ratio of people that see your video and scroll past it, and people that see your video and click it. The higher the click ratio, the better the views, and the more likely your video is to be promoted in the algorithm. This has been changed from total views, from ad revenue, to watch time, to live streams, and now it's just click ratio. And in order to get promoted by the algorithm, you have to have really high click ratios. So in order for you to get those high click ratios, you have to bait the click or make the most hype, insane, crazy thumbnail that you possibly can in order to keep playing this YouTube game, which, if that's true, I think that's a completely stupid system that YouTube put in place, and I would hope that it's more complicated than that, but let's be honest, this is YouTube we're talking about here. And another common reason I've heard is that people don't want to watch gameplay commentaries. At least they think that they don't. If you were to title a video, 15 kill win with a shotgun something, they'll be like, I don't want to watch that. 8 kill sniper Port-a-Fort, I don't want to watch that. But if you title it, insane rocket ride Port-a-Fort into a black hole quickscope, people click it, and they kind of forget what they were going, and they just enjoy the video that is there. And there's some of these people making clickbait content that the actual content is okay or not bad or pretty normal gameplay commentary stuff, even if it has nothing to do with the title whatsoever, and they're kind of trying to pull people into that content, which isn't the worst thing, but it's still a very deceptive thing to do. Our second set of content is an equal mix of real and fake, so you really never know what you're getting, content aggregation channels, and the kind of content that reminds me of the time that I was 10 and I set a soiled diaper on fire just to see what would happen. In our mixed bag section of 50-50 real and fake, we are on the best trends channel so that we can see what the best Fortnite trends videos are. And this is a lot of content aggregation. It's a lot of not this person's content. Let's see, what do we have? Where is our first clickbait video? 8 hidden secrets behind tilted towers with the same flooded hidden thing. 6 guns so overpowered and super fake. Stacking balloons that didn't happen. What is this? What? Here's one. Kids crying after they get killed by a hacker that has a laser weapon, which is clearly photoshopped. And if you get killed by a hacker, it's going to be an aimbot and not that thing at all. 8 secret map locations with a secret portal that opens up, dabbing past a rocket launcher, Ali A's content, hot girls playing Fortnite. This is mostly nonsense. I mean, there's a little bit of real content here that probably other people made, but largely this is nonsense and not something that I would ever watch in my entire life. We have some other ones. Let's go to Fortnite clips. You'll see a similar kind of thing of some real and some fake. Since it's Fortnite clips, obviously it's a lot of other people's content. Jesus Christ, this is fake. Oh my god. Freeze grenade coming soon. Tommy gun in Fortnite. Trap grenade found. That's kind of a weird one right there. Another Easter egg. Sentry turret coming. Like, you have to... new OP machine gun coming. New laser weapon coming. This is basically all fake content. All the way down the page. Oh, wow, that's... Wow. Wow, 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 wee wah. It's all fake content all the way down the page. And if you watch one of these videos, I'm going to click one that's... let's click a clearly fake one. 3 days old, 1.3 million views. And the majority of people liked this video and didn't dislike it. Oh, look, it's Dr. Disrespect. I wonder... I wonder if he knows his content is being used to trick children to make more money. Probably does. God, I hope he files a copyright strike on these channels just stealing his content. Let's go take a look at another YouTube channel. BBC Trolling. Where are you at here? BBC Trolling. Probably the same kind of nonsense that I've been seeing before. How to jump higher. Riding a portafort. The new gun glider that's definitely fake. A loot room with 40 chests. They might have built the airplane base. That could have been real. Meteor ride? No, you can't ride a meteor. That's not a real emote. You didn't build a base that big. Like, here we go. Vending machine troll. New tilted towers destroyed. Impulse versus missile. The horse head. New secret skin? Yes. The one that somebody posted on Reddit as a concept, as an actual fake concept. That's your new secret skin. Congratulations. I'm not even watching most of these because I can't, because they're not real. Okay, so let's just take another one. 3 days ago. Rare new shotgun glider. Let's see what this is. 10 minutes long. And I click on this and I do not see a shotgun glider. Let's see what he's talking about.
Oh, that's it. Oh shit!
Oh, it's loud. Okay, that's a good clip. It's an intro.
Oh my god.
This seems to be just content stolen from lots of other creators, and I don't see a shotgun glider. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Just lots of stuff stolen from other people. Congratulations, BBC Trolling. I hope you get a copyright strike sometime in the near future. Excellent channel. And the other ones are just as bad. Moving along, I've got 2 more reasons why YouTubers clickbait, and I think these 2 reasons tie in very strongly with the type of content I'm going to show you next. Number 3 is that everyone is doing it. Basically, everybody's clickbaiting. I would say it's 90 to 95% of Fortnite content creators are doing some kind of clickbait, and a less than 10% minority of people are avoiding it. And if you want to compete, if you want your videos to get better in the algorithm or out-edge somebody else, you just have to do it. And the idea of because everybody else is doing it is a stupid reason that your parents have been warning you about since you were 5 years old, and it's the same kind of thing that causes financial collapses. Yay, banking crisis 2008. The next reason, and the one that drives me causes me the most frustration, is because children are gullible. I have heard that so many times from content creators, from viewers, from people, just so many people like, well, yeah, they clickbait because children are gullible. When a content creator tells me that they make their content because children are gullible, I have a desire to do not so great things to their person. We'll just put it as nicely as I can, because I can't make those kind of threats on YouTube, and it just kills me. It eats me up inside. It drives me actually crazy. I can't imagine starting my life, my day, waking up every morning all bright and early, feeling good, rolling around in my piles of money and saying to myself, gee, how can I trick children today? What is the #1 thing I could do to deceive children around the world into viewing my video and tricking them into doing sort of social metrics that give me more money? Wow, I'm thinking about children like grubby little money sacks stealing mommy and daddy's credit card to buy merchandise. I couldn't do that. I actually couldn't do that. If you gave me a choice between making the kind of content that I'm about to show you next or killing myself, I would kill myself tomorrow. I would actually rather die, painfully die. Anyway, let's just jump into this. This next section of content is so bad, I think I would rather spend the rest of the day at an ISIS training camp. But just for you, I'm going to swan dive into this Olympic swimming pool filled with the excrement of Texans and show you some really bad Fortnite content. There are some generally fake areas here, like anything to do with the meteor hitting Tilted Towers is guaranteed to be fake, except obviously the small one that hit after the update. But there were so many fake Tilted Towers thumbnails, it's hard to keep track of what's real. There are infinite numbers of fake free V-Bucks giveaway, or how to get free bucks, how to glitch free V-Bucks, how to get free V-Bucks for doing this giveaway or this like or this sketchy website that harvests data, and especially this weird thing, how to get free V-Bucks from a vending machine. Lots and lots of YouTubers decided to do that, and those are near the bottom end of our YouTubers today, so we will be taking a look at this group very soon to see what kind of content people make when they do the fake free V-Buck vending machine type thing. But I have a special one that I wanted to show you here real quick. I'm going to look up Carnage Chuck. I talked to this guy on Twitter. We have a friendly, amicable relationship. That's probably going to... God fucking damn it! I actually have a fake parody thumbnail of what a fake parody clickbait would look like if you had dinosaurs in Fortnite, and this guy actually just did it. And I bet this is a giveaway.
If so, you can get some right now by clicking the link in the description below, labeled free.
Yeah, not gonna do that. Like the video, something, I come through here. It's just the gameplay. There's no giant dinosaurs in Fortnite, cause it's fake. But moving along, we've got Batman, we've got new, all the Battle Pass emotes. This came out before the Battle Pass was out. But the worst video I have ever seen, well, up until some of the last ones I'll show you today. This one, oh look, here it is. Vending machine, free V-Bucks. Fortnite is now pay to win.
I don't know if I'm seeing this correctly, but let me show you this. I know we've been getting a lot of new skin leaks and a bunch of other stuff, but I don't recall us getting this type of update at all. Like okay, let me just show this to you guys. That's a gold scar in the item shop for Fortnite. I mean, like, PlayStation controller on, consoles on, loaded up to my gaming.
Just note, he doesn't scroll left or right or show you anything on the screen other than the static image. Just because it's a static image that's full screen, that's all it is.
Monitor. The other monitors are for other editing stuff. We have a gold scar spawn for 5,000 V-Bucks in the main menu.
Yeah, you do. Because you made it yourself. Because it's fake. Because it's not real. Because it never happened. It never happened to anybody. And he goes on for a bit talking about how this could be a glitch or a preview of a new update that rolled out early or something. Here comes the channel intro or whatever. And now we're back to regular gameplay. But it's fake. It's super insanely fake. He got up. He made a Photoshop menu and pitched it as a real one poorly because it's not animated, and tricked a bunch of children into watching it, but these kids maybe are a little smarter than the rest because he got a lot of dislikes for it. Insanely fake video. Super bad content. It's a lot of this all the way down. I'm going to go take a look at another one. This one's pretty rough. Let me go ahead and take a look at Phase K. Now, Phase K has a lot of generally clickbait and garbage content with red arrows and uses his girlfriend like a piece of meat for views. Like, girlfriend eats all the fried chicken. Wins a game of Fortnite with your feet. My girlfriend won a game of Fortnite in her bikini. Lovely. Girlfriend destroying my Xbox. Winning underwater. 1 minute equals 1,000 V-Bucks. It's pretty much all garbage all the way down, using his younger brother and his girlfriend as just like view magnets to just clickbait people out the butt. Just absolute trash. I'm not even going to watch one of these videos because they make me sick to my stomach. Here's another good one. Let's look at daily Fortnite moments for some good old-fashioned fake content. Here we go. Daily Fortnite Battle Royale moments. 1.7 million subscribers. This definitely happened. Yep, you had Chomp from Mario Bros in there. An alien came down to destroy everything. Yeah, there's a new John Wick skin. There's a giant guy. There's a glitch teleport. Superman. Cartoon aliens. Venom. I'm gonna click this one with the UFO, and you'll see that there is no UFO. It's just content stolen from other people. Again, up to 1.7 million subs and nothing going wrong with the channel. Let me go ahead and take a look at Ruin Reserve. Another big pile of garbage. A waste of human life completely. Flooded tilted towers. Whatever this fake gun is right here. Fortnite in 1990 was not a thing. That's fake. Super fake. Gold SMG fake coming. Let's look at your gold SMG video, huh? Let's see that. Where is that? Where's that gold SMG at? I'm not going to listen to your audio because I don't care to hear your stupid voice, but I sure as hell don't see any gold SMG at any point. I'm clicking, so I'm getting a little bit angry. Let's keep on moving on this garbage train. Higgsy, here is another person that wastes my oxygen on a daily basis. Look at these fake videos. Here we go, secret Photoshop thing. Deadpool is coming, Deadpool and the Flash. Here's the Flash again. Where's another fake one? Meteor is landing. Tilted Towers, Meteor activated. Just more fake stuff all the way down, and I'm not even gonna look at it. Oh yeah, and of course we have do we have the vending machine fake here? Higgsy did the vending machine fake as well. I think I showed that one earlier, wherever it is in this pile of nonsense that I'm not even gonna read because it makes me want to cry. And of course, Ghost Ninja. Yes, Ghost Ninja. One of the best content creators. No, I can't even do that. You see a lot more. I found a location to track loot llamas every game. I like how this guy is so good on his quality control, he doesn't even capitalize the I. So the thumbnail would lead you to believe that there's a map that shows you where the llamas are in the game. Right? Right?
What is going on, you guys? It's Ninja here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how you guys, my subscribers, can track down a loot llama in every single match here in Fortnite Battle Royale, and this method is absolutely insane. Now, as you guys should know, there's only 3 llamas in a whole map, and I am telling you guys, you can find one of those 3 llamas at least in every single match.
Okay, so what happens in this video, and I'm going to do this a little bit less, I don't get a strike, is he shows this clip of himself in the beginning, and then he cuts over after a lot. There's like this video, battle pass giveaways going on. Yeah, there's leave a comment, just some more fake stuff, and we haven't even hit the tutorial part yet. He shows a video from FaZe Replays, who got 3 loot llamas in a row kind of randomly. And then he'll say, where is it? Yep.
Here in Fortnite Battle Royale. So the first thing that you guys need to do is pull up your map and make sure you're going to the right location. As you guys can see, I am marking this mountain right here, and that is pretty much the center of where a lot of loot llamas spawn. Now, if you guys are doing this method correctly, you are going to be able to find a loot llama every single match. And this right here is the most important part, you guys, is the landing part of it. So when you guys jump out of the battle bus,
All right, he's going to ramble for a bit. I can't listen, but instead of that nice, where are we at? 4 minutes in? So early on, you see this nice map. Hey, look, this is a way to get the loot llamas, right? At about 4 minutes in, what he's going to say is he thinks that loot llamas spawn in this part of the map more frequently, so you should just fly around over here and look for them. Which is definitely not what was right here, or a location to track them. It's fake, it's clickbait, and it's nonsense. And these type of channels make a look. Iron Man and Batman again. That would never happen because those are different companies, but that's okay. We're just going to move on from that. But these people will continue to make this kind of content as long as there are viewers there to watch it. And as much as I hate this to the bottom of my very soul, there is something that's much worse. So far, YouTube has decided not to do anything about this kind of content, even though it's clearly against the terms of service for misleading, both title, tags, text, especially thumbnails. They just don't care. And I think the answer for why they don't care is very simple. It gets a ton of clicks, a ton of views. It makes a lot of advertisement revenue because advertisers, they're often this like old people, like Fortune 500 land. They're all like 50, 60, 70. They're like, oh, the children are watching Fortnite. Let's put all of our advertisements on Fortnite. Coca-Cola, Fortnite, you know, cars, Fortnite, every video game, Fortnite, just advertise. And it makes a ton of money for YouTube. So YouTube doesn't care. You saw the exact same thing when the prank channels were going on, and the prank channels were super popular, even though they're doing ridiculously illegal stuff. The reaction channels, which was almost 100% stolen content, was the same thing. Any type of thing that makes YouTube money, they don't have any moral qualms about. It does not matter as long as it's advertiser friendly. Now, when you get outside of advertiser friendly, like talking about firearms or criticizing Islam or having a gay channel, sucks to be you. Alright, our last section of content today, I can pretty much only show you the thumbnails for, and I have to go over very briefly because I don't want a strike for community guideline violations or any sort of pedophilia associations on my channel because not all of these people are of age. And yes, I'm talking about the 1 kill equals 1 sexual favor part of Fortnite YouTube content. Oh, God. The most hyped one you've probably seen is like 1 kill equals I remove 1 piece of clothing from my 13-year-old sister. It got an absurd amount of views. Everybody wanted to see it. And exactly what Morty wanted.
I wish incest porn had a more mainstream appeal for a friend of mine.
Has pretty much come true thanks to Ted Cruz and this new weird Fortnite subgenre on YouTube. This type of video is like an endless garbage geyser. I have no idea how this is allowed. Right? It's really not allowed. YouTube, thankfully, I'm criticizing them endlessly in this video. They are moderating this kind of content. These type of videos do tend to get removed over time. They do get taken down, but it's a slow process, and there's such a flood of this garbage going on because there's so many people that want to watch it. No matter what they do, they'll never really be able to moderate this kind of content. It's just until people stop making it, or more accurately, until people stop watching it. But if you type in Fortnite it's already done. If I type in Fortnite 1K, 1 kill equals 1 strip. We are already on it. 1 kill equals remove 1 piece of clothing on Fortnite with rice gum. Sexy model has the strip for every kill on Fortnite. 1 kill equals 1 lick or strip. 1 kill equals 1 remove clothing with ninja and this girl who's trying to show her boobs as much as possible. I might hover on these. What's this? This one doesn't even do that. Some of these just don't. 1 kill equals 1 remove clothing piece, whatever. And this girl has her mouth wide open like she's ready. Oh, that's rice gum again. Never mind. Same thing. Well, I don't know why I expected anything different. Here's another one. 1 kill is remove clothing. And you run into a lot of these. And the problem with these is that they often involve people who are underage. Children who are emulating, let's say, adults, like rice gum, that should know better. But since they're underage, they are in some ways potentially creating child pornography and definitely making super garbage content. I wish that I could show you more. Actually, I don't. Nobody should see these. I wish that you could see just how bottom of the barrel this is, but you can't without going and watching them yourselves, and I'm not going to get a copyright strike. But this is absurd, and I feel like YouTube really should moderate this kind of content more than they do. There's a flooding problem, and that there's more of this than you can ever, oh my god, you can ever stop. Look at this. Fortnite strip challenge right here. Look, she's actually stripping. This guy's got almost 1 million views. Here's another one. Bloke gets underage stripper. Oh, this was a 13-year-old video. This is just, fuck me. I'm gonna stop this. 1 kill equals 1 dare. This is the abyssal zone. Whatever you think about Tmartn and Allier, whatever you think about the like Higgsy and all of these other people, Daily Fortnite and FaZe K and Chucky, whatever you think about those people, they are not even remotely close to the bottom of the barrel. She's actually taking clothes off in the thumb. This is the bottom of the barrel. This is where content goes to die. This is where the human soul gives up all hope and just settles into a flat, thin sheet so that other people can walk. I'm not going to do this. Well, children, what we've learned here today is that wherever there's money to be made, people with questionable ethics will show up. Morals and ethics are on a sliding scale, or a spectrum, if you will, from low to high, and the clickbait, which is what we're talking about today, ranges from hypey to slightly misleading to a mix to mostly fake, all the way out to the weird, super illegal pedophile zone. And at the end of the day, the thing that bothers me the most is not the content creators that want to do this. So it does bother me that people do this, and it does bother me that people build their lives around tricking children. That bothers me a lot, like a lot. Let's be clear on that, okay? But that's something that I can understand. I can wrap my head around that. People want money. People will do all sorts of terrible things for money. You know, making misleading videos is a very minor sin compared to the things that human beings have done for money in our history. The thing that really hurts me is how many millions upon millions, if not billions, just under a billion people are watching this kind of nonsense every single day, and they don't seem to notice or care. If I went to a restaurant and it said, there's a pizza restaurant, and I ordered a pizza, and I got a taco, and I said, hey, this is a taco, and the guy that gave it to me is like, nah, that's pizza. Eat it, enjoy it, it'll be fine. I'd probably walk out, you know, I might eat it just because I paid for it and I'm not going to start a fight in there. I'd never come back. I would never watch it again. The same thing I talked about earlier. I get clickbaited on Fortnite content a time or two. Never again. Not watching any more content. I don't understand who clicks a video that says thing like new platinum scar or whatever, and it's not in the video, or it's super clearly, easily photoshoppable and fake, and over 80% of the video is just utter nonsense that has nothing to do with what you're there for. Are you so stupid that you forget what you're even watching and just love it for no reason and watch it again? Like, it's the kind of people that would not really write a YouTube comment but slam their face onto the keyboard and lick around with their tongue until they hit the enter button and something goes into the comments. You should do that, by the way. It's a fun thing. Actually, don't. It's keyboard's filthy. Don't do that. That's what bothers me. And that's what makes me feel like an alien. It makes me feel like an old man. And yeah, like, I know I've got gray hair, right? Like, I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm being an old tuber, whatever. But I have no clue why so many people can watch nothing for so long and love it, and I can't understand it. I can't understand the rationale behind people's brains that make this kind of content. My brain never works that way. If I were super evil and I woke up tomorrow morning, I would just not have the level of evil creativity to make these kind of misleading videos. Or the people that watch them and don't care. It makes me feel like I'm an alien on planet Earth, and that everybody else is sane and I'm the crazy person. It's alienating. Literally, the word is alienating. I feel separated from the rest of the world because I feel like I'm one of a handful of people that just don't like this. And if you don't like this, please share this video and let somebody, me, anybody know that there's still a few sane people left on the planet. And when you see these type of clickbait videos, there's a very simple thing you can do. You click the little drop-down button and you flag it for misleading. And that's it. And for most of these, that's a very fair thing to do. Okay, I'm going to stop before I go crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.